A word of advice. Don't plan a big family gathering the same week that your exam results come out, especially when you're related to a screwed up, lost cause like me. To be fair, I wouldn't expect Simon to organise her mehndi around a little cousin's life, but Ammul says I have to go, that it's my family duty.
Jamilia, how are you? You've done your exams, yes? Well, Tanzila's done her exams and she's gotten all A stars. She's going to be studying neuroscience now. Did she? Well, Bilal's gotten all A stars and he's going to be studying aeronautical engineering. Jamilia, Betty, how are you? What are you going to do now, huh? Become a doctor? A lawyer? Or you could get a husband and start making babies.
I can't do this right now. The questions, the judgment. I can barely even talk to my friends right now without them going on about campuses and freshers, like I'm not there wondering what my future's going to be like. I haven't even applied to uni yet. Okay, yes, I know. I'm super late, but I didn't know what to apply for, and I thought I would have figured something out by clearing, but that's wishful thinking now. My bad grades and overall failure has seen to that. How am I 18, but I've got no future? By the time he was my age, Alex the Great was a conqueror. Bobby Fischer was a chess grandmaster. Mary Shelley was writing Frankenstein, and frickin' Malala won a Nobel Peace Prize. How could they do all of that while I'm stuck here, not knowing what to do? All my life, I've been told that I should be a doctor or a lawyer or a dentist. But that's never what I wanted. That stuff never suited me. And now, all of my cousins are becoming doctors and lawyers, and everyone is so happy for them. The only subjects I did okay in was accounting and history. And I only chose accounting because they don't teach music anymore. And if I became an accountant, I think I'd blow my brains out. There's no future in history, and I couldn't get a part-time job now, even if I wanted to. Half the shops are cutting staff, businesses are closing down, and banks, they keep needing bailouts. How am I supposed to get a job in all of that? If I can't go to uni, then getting a job is my only other option, right? I used to see the future as next year of school, where I'd see my friends, mess around, and maybe even learn something. Now I just see a black void. Everyone else seems to have a plan on what they want to do, but nothing's ever made sense to me like that. I've never gotten that life calling like this. This is the purpose you were looking for. But now it's too late. Everyone else is going off to follow their dreams and become great successes. They'll find love, get married, have kids, and every now and then they'll wonder, what happened to Jamilia? This piece of paper tells me that I'm not good enough. All this because I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. All I've known is that I wanted to help people. I couldn't figure out how. I couldn't see myself doing that in a doctor's office or a courtroom, and definitely not as a dentist. I just wanted to help shape the future, not just be in it. You're on your own. You know what you know, and only you'll decide where to go. Dr. Zeus. I've always liked him. He's weird, but he's clever, and I like that. He was thirsty when his first book was published, you know? He was rejected 28 times before that. Stan Lee, he was almost 40 when his first comic book was published. Henry Ford, he was 45 when he first got big. Arianna Huffington, she was 55 when she first founded the Huffington Post. Even the guy who invented the thesaurus did it in his 70s. I bet they felt like failures too, like they had no future. But even though they did, they still succeeded. And they didn't have to be Malala to do that, and neither do I. If it wasn't too late for them, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I have a future. I can't avoid the questions or the judgment, but I don't care. Everyone else can go off to uni, but I won't be like everyone else that way. And I'm okay with that, because I'm not a lost cause, and I've still got time to figure things out. I was thinking to try teaching. History, maybe? Turns out there is a future in it after all. But I know it's going to take time, and I'm not worried. Because it's my time, my life, my future. No one else's.